Good morning, Central Arizona, and welcome to your Monday, March 16th edition of Central Arizona News. Brought to you by Lowry's Window and Door, serving happy, satisfied customers here for over 30 years, and by Ponderosa Plumbing AZ, providing new construction and repair services with decades of honest, dependable service, and by Rimfire LLC, providing concealed carry weapons training taught by law enforcement experts. For Tonto-TV.com, I'm Randy Roberson. Well, topping our news today, a homicide investigation underway over on the San Carlos Apache Reservation after a man is found with a fatal stab wound in Bylas. Tano Rim Search and Rescue stayed busy over the weekend with 2 weekend rescue missions involving injured hikers. We'll look at these stories and much more when Tonto-TV News continues right after this.
For over 30 years, Lowry's Window and Door has been serving the Payson and Rim country area by designing window and door systems that bring the outside in. Our goal is to help our customers by creating a healthier, more comfortable environment with natural light and open air that completely transforms space from the inside out. We offer dynamic lifestyle-changing solutions that transform residential and commercial spaces in any environment or climate, from contemporary to traditional. The products we offer are known for their quality and value. We are proud to offer Western window systems, Milgard, Geldwin, La Cantina doors, and Pello windows and doors. As certified installers, Lowry's Window and Door has the training and expertise to take your vision and create a retrofit window system or new home package that will enhance and upgrade your home's value. Our products are backed by the best warranty programs in the industry. To help choose the most unique, functional, and high-performance options, please contact us today.
Well, topping our news today, authorities are investigating a homicide that occurred Thursday evening in the Bylas district of the San Carlos Apache Reservation. San Carlos Apache police say officers responded around 7:29 p.m. on March 12th to a report of a man down. When officers arrived, they found 42-year-old Sonny Garcia Sr. suffering from a stab wound. Emergency crews from San Carlos EMS and the San Carlos Fire Department provided life-saving care before Garcia was transported to the San Carlos Apache Healthcare Corporation. That's where he was later pronounced deceased. Investigators say a suspect identified as Lang was later located at a nearby residence and taken into custody without incident. Detectives from the San Carlos Apache Police Department Criminal Investigations Division responded along with assistance from the FBI and Bureau of Indian Affairs. Authorities say the investigation is ongoing, but at this time they believe the incident was isolated and there's no ongoing threat to the public. In other news, it was a busy weekend for Tano Rim Search and Rescue with 2 separate rescue missions in Rim Country. On March 14th, that's Saturday, the team was dispatched around 2 p.m. to assist the Payson Fire Department with an injured person in a canyon north of Payson near the Arizona State Route 87. Rescuers located the subject suffering from a broken leg. The patient was packaged into a litter and safely evacuated using rope-assisted rescue techniques, then transferred to a waiting ambulance. Just a day earlier, on March 13th, Tano Rim Search and Rescue crews responded to the Tano Natural Bridge State Park for another injured hiker. That subject suffered a broken ankle and was also safely evacuated by litter to waiting medical personnel. Search and rescue officials thanked all volunteers and partner agencies who responded to both missions. Well, coming up next, the Hellsgate Fire District has announced a new interim fire chief, and Arizona ranchers testify before federal regulators about grazing and land management challenges. We'll take a look at these stories and more when Tonto-TV News continues right after this. Ponderosa Plumbing is Central Arizona's go-to plumbing team. For decades, homeowners, builders, and businesses have trusted Ponderosa Plumbing AZ for new construction, remodels, repairs, sewer and drain service, high-definition camera inspections, water heater installation, water treatment systems, and expert slab leak repair. When experience matters, when quality matters, when getting it done right the first time matters, Ponderosa Plumbing delivers. Locally owned, highly trusted, serving all of Central Arizona with honesty, craftsmanship, and unmatched know-how. Located at 107 West Wade Lane, Suite number 5 in Payson, call Ponderosa Plumbing AZ today at 928-476-4727. Ponderosa Plumbing AZ. Experience you can trust, quality you can count on. Well, welcome back. The Hellsgate Fire District in Star Valley is welcoming a new leader. District officials announced Randy Haugen has been appointed interim fire chief. Chief Haugen brings nearly 15 years of fire service experience and began serving the district this past week. In a statement, Haugen said he is honored to serve the community and looks forward to working alongside the district's firefighters and staff. He added that the people of the Hellsgate community are the foundation of the district's mission and that he hopes to strengthen partnerships with local residents and agencies while continuing to provide professional emergency services. In other news, ranchers from across Arizona recently testified during a federal regulatory fairness hearing focused on grazing and land management. Among those speaking were Arizona Farm Bureau Second Vice President Ben Menges and Greenlee County Farm Bureau President Ty Kelly. They shared firsthand experiences working with federal land management agencies and the Natural Resources Conservation Service. Officials from the Small Business Administration and other federal agencies attended the hearing to hear directly from producers about challenges and opportunities tied to grazing on federal lands. Menges told officials that discussions were encouraging, saying it was reassuring to see federal agencies showing interest in helping producers navigate regulations. Other ranchers included Dalton Dobson, who also testified about their experiences managing livestock on federal land. Well, weather is up next, and it's going to feel more like June than March across Arizona. Triple-digit temperatures could arrive this week as one of the strongest high-pressure systems ever recorded for this time of year settles over the southwest. All the details on that and much more coming up next. When seconds matter, preparation, judgment, and understanding matters even more. If you carry to protect yourself or the people you love, you deserve training rooted in real experience, not theory. Join the Rimfire LLC Concealed Carry Weapons class in Payson, Arizona, led by NRA certified instructors who have decades of real law enforcement experience. This class goes way beyond the permit. Rimfire LLC focuses on the reality of self-defense. What happens before, during, and after you've defended yourself or someone else. This is in-person instruction with fingerprints included and lunch provided. Bring your unloaded firearm and 10 rounds for use at the range, or Rimfire LLC will be happy to provide one for you. Train with experience you can trust. Train with Rimfire LLC. Call 928-595-2877 for more information. Rimfire LLC, CCW training in Payson, Arizona. Well, taking a look now at central Arizona weather, a major high-pressure ridge building over the desert southwest is expected to produce one of the most intense early-season heat waves ever recorded in the region. Forecasters say temperatures will run 20 to 30 degrees above normal, with widespread triple-digit readings possible by midweek across the lower deserts. The National Weather Service says Phoenix could reach 102 degrees on Wednesday, potentially becoming the earliest 100-degree day ever recorded. By Thursday through Saturday, temperatures across the lower deserts could reach 103 to 109 degrees, with some locations even approaching 110 degrees. An extreme heat watch is already in effect for parts of southern Arizona and southeast California. Residents are encouraged to stay hydrated and take precautions if spending extended time outdoors. Well, as always, elevation plays a big role in weather across central Arizona. Communities up on the rim like Heber will stay much cooler, while lower desert areas like Globe and here in Tano Basin continue to warm significantly, today about 15 degrees warmer than up on top of the rim, all that happening under the strengthening high-pressure system. The sunrise this morning was at 6:33, and it will set this evening at 6:33. Many people think this happens on the equinox, but that's not quite correct. Now, the equinox is when the sun crosses the celestial equator. That usually happens around March 20th and again on September 22nd. The equilux is when sunrise and sunset are exactly 12 hours apart. Because of atmospheric refraction and how sunrise-sunsets are defined, the equilux actually occurs a few days before the spring equinox and a few days after the fall equinox. So file that where you may. And finally, in some troubling news, federal investigators have uncovered a suspected human smuggling operation in Phoenix. Homeland Security investigation agents executed a search warrant earlier this month at a home on West Desert Cove Avenue in North Phoenix. Inside the residence, agents discovered 19 people who had been illegally smuggled across the U.S.-Mexico border. Investigators arrested 2 individuals identified as Gabriel Garcia Lopez and Alvaro Ojeda Gomez, who allegedly acted as drivers and caretakers of the property. Authorities say another suspect, Ivan Jair Jonathan Manurez Perez, told agents he was paid about $100 for each person successfully delivered to the house, which investigators referred to as the Ark apartment. All 19 individuals found inside the home were taken to the ICE Phoenix field office for processing. Federal prosecutors say the suspects are accused of conspiring to transport undocumented migrants within the U.S. in violation of federal law. And that's your Central Arizona news for this Monday. Special thanks once again to the sponsors who make this newscast possible: Lowry's Window and Door, Ponderosa Plumbing AZ, and Rimfire LLC. For Tonto-TV.com, I'm Randy Roberson. Make it a great day, even if it is Monday.